Very good morning, children. Welcome to the psychology classroom. So, how are you all, children? So, I am very much welcome to my class 11, and I hope, children, you all are studying every subject properly, and the psychology is obviously you are best. So, give your best, clear your doubts, and give your 100% in your examination. So with this motivation, I started my topic. Firstly, I write down all the details which is important for you all to note it down. So firstly, the date. So date today is 1/12/21. Class is 11C. Subject is psychology. I hope the details are properly visible to you all. Date, class and subject. Okay. Now I am going to discuss with you the topic. In the yesterday video, I am discussing with you some of the methods of inquiry in psychology, where I discuss with you correlation, means what are the method which I had discussed with you. So the methods which I had discussed with you are, like I discussed with you observation method, I discussed with you about the experiment method, I discussed with you observation method, experiment method, correlation and the survey. Okay, one more method is left after the survey, or I can say one, not two. So let's discuss those also which are left. So again the topic is methods of inquiry in psychology. Methods of inquiry in psychology. So today I am going to discuss with you the next method which is important for making inquiry, or the any other method by the help of which you can make an inquiry. So that is the case study method. Yes, children, by the help of case study, you will be able to do any kind of inquiry. Case study. Case study method is also one of the methods for making inquiry about the human behavior. Like if you want to collect a data, you can also study the human behavior by using the method of case study. Case study provide in-depth detail of a person's life. The meaning and definition which you can write down for case study is, it provides detailed description of a person's life. It provides a detailed description of a person's life. Second, it is in-depth study of a person. It is an in-depth study of a person. It provides detailed description of a person life, and second, it is a in-depth study of a person. ठीक है? यस चिल्ड्रन, केस स्टडी का आप यूज करके किसी के भी बारे में डिटेल स्टडी फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। केस स्टडी का आप यूज करके डिटेल स्टडी आप कर सकते हैं किसी के पर्सन की लाइफ को, और उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन आप दे सकते हैं बाय द यूज ऑफ केस स्टडी। whenever we used to do whenever we used to go for a case study, there are some procedure which required, and there are some methodology which you have to follow. So let's discuss that methodology. So what are the things which you have to collect the information under the case study? So I hope this you all have written down. So let's move forward. What are the points which you can write down under the case study? So, सबसे पहला पॉइंट है you can write down here the procedure of case study. सो केस स्टडी का प्रोसीजर आप लिखेंगे, क्या क्या चीज़ें आपको इसमें केस स्टडी जब आप करने जाते हैं, व्हेन यू गो फॉर द केस स्टडी व्हाट यू हैव टू कलेक्ट। फर्स्टली इज द पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन। सो व्हाट कम अंडर द पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन? क्या आएगा? पर्सन का नेम, पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन आप गैदर करेंगे। व्हाट कम अंडर द पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन? पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन में आप यू आस्क फॉर द पर्सन नेम, एज, ओके, यू आस्क फॉर द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ नेम, एज, जेंडर, पर्सन नेम, एज, जेंडर, पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन, पर्सन नेम, एज, जेंडर, नेम, एज, जेंडर, एजुकेशन, पर्सन की एजुकेशन क्या है, व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द पर्सन, उसकी एज, उसका जेंडर, एजुकेशन, ठीक है, जॉब, एनी वोकेशन, एनी ऑक्यूपेशन द पर्सन इज होल्डिंग, ठीक है, एनी वोकेशन और एनी ऑक्यूपेशन द पर्सन इज होल्डिंग, नेम, एज, जेंडर, एजुकेशन, वोकेशन, दीज ऑल इंफॉर्मेशन यू विल टेक डाउन, ठीक है, नेम, एज, जेंडर, एजुकेशन, वोकेशन, ठीक है, understood? These are the things which you can note down. Okay, so the information which you all get is name, education, age, vocation, gender, okay, birth order, you ask for the birth order also, okay, then birth order के बाद siblings, how many brother sister they have, ठीक है, number of members in the family, ठीक है, you ask for the number of members, ठीक है, sibling, number of members in the family, name, age, gender, sibling, education, vocation, birth order, number of members, ठीक है, name, age, gender, sibling, education, vocation, birth order, number of members in the family, ठीक है, housing condition, विच काइंड ऑफ हाउस दे आर हैविंग, किस तरीके के घर में वे लोग रहते हैं, हाउसिंग कंडीशन क्या है. सो please note down these kind of information which you can gather from the person whom you are doing the case study. That all come under the personal information. Name, age, gender, sibling, housing condition. Okay, the name of the school या college, school और college जिसमें भी वो जाते हैं. ठीक है, अगर स्कूल और कॉलेज जा रहे हैं तो स्कूल कॉलेज का नाम क्या है. ठीक है, किससे एफिलिएशन है, किस तरीके का स्कूल है, एदर इट इज़ अ काइंड ऑफ प्राइवेट स्कूल और गवर्नमेंट स्कूल. सो एवरी इंफॉर्मेशन यू टेक इट डाउन. ठीक है, सो आई होप यू ऑल हैव नोटेड इट डाउन ऑल्सो. नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. Case study procedure. Now, what is the rest of the part? Personal information के बाद सेकेंड इंफॉर्मेशन जो आप लेते हैं वो होता है एजुकेशनल इंफॉर्मेशन. In educational information, you get each and every detail of the person. Every detail means like education क्या है, like school, what is the name of the school, कहाँ से schooling हुई है. School में when the person is in the school, so how many children are there in his or her classroom. Okay, what is the total strength of that school. Okay, is it a school is private or aided or government, and what kind of infrastructure was there, what kind of facilities was there. So you get every detail. College name, college के बारे में सारे details. Okay, educational, how much degree or education the person is holding. ठीक है, is the person is having that education in a regular mode और in a private mode. किस तरीके से वो पढ़े हैं, रेगुलर पढ़े हैं, प्राइवेट पढ़े हैं, तो वो भी आप इंफॉर्मेशन लेंगे. स्कूल, कॉलेज, एजुकेशन. ठीक है, इज दिस डन? Now, after the educational information, you move to the next kind of information, which is in family background. Family background, you ask for the family background. Family background means where you ask for the number of members in the family. Number of members in the family, housing conditions, okay, facilities available, what are the facilities, about the facilities you get the information. Okay, then income, what is the income, who is the person, who is the source of income, about the income. Okay, marital status, is it married or unmarried. Okay, and if it is married, so number of child, how many child is the person is having, is it a boy or girl, the child is boy or girl, how old the child is, years, कितने साल का बच्चा है, कितने बच्चे हैं. ठीक है, फैमिली बैकग्राउंड में तो ये सारी चीज़ें आ जाएंगी. और भी फैक्टर्स होंगे जो भी आप चाहो तो फैमिली से रिलेटेड ले सकते हो. फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, और यू कैन से दैट फैमिली हिस्ट्री, वेयर यू मेक अ ट्री ऑफ फैमिली हिस्ट्री ऑल्सो. इन केस स्टडी में हम ट्री भी बनाते हैं. सो राइट डाउन द ट्री. आप बना लीजिए आप सभी कि ट्री कैसे बनेगा. फर्स्टली यू नोट डाउन दिस वन. I have written it down. आपने इसे कर लिया होगा. Now write down. फैमिली ट्री यूजली ऐसे बनता है. इट्स लाइक दैट. जो हेड ऑफ द फैमिली है, वी मेक इट विद द स्क्वायर. ओके. Not with the head of the family. There were two categorization, like male is denoted by square or female person is denoted by circle. So through this we make. तो जो भी head है family का, if it is a mother, the grandfather, or is it a grandmother, या both are the head of the family. So you make a tree like this one if both are there. So grandfather is there and grandmother is there. Okay, fine. ठीक है. So ठीक है. उनसे कितने चाइल्ड हैं उनके? 1, 2 और 3. ठीक है. One is the boy, another is also a boy, and one is girl. ठीक है. बॉय के भी बच्चे हैं. बॉय के जो बच्चे हैं बोथ आर बॉयज. सेकेंड जो बॉय है उनके भी बच्चे हैं. उनको 1 बॉय है एंड 1 गर्ल. ओके. गर्ल जो है वो अनमैरिड है. ठीक है. नाउ दिस काइंड ऑफ फैमिली ट्री यू कैन बी मेड. ठीक है. बॉय के साथ आप बना सकते हैं वाइफ ओनली. इनकी भी वाइफ. ठीक है. सो इन दिस वे योर ट्री वॉज मेड एक्चुअली. ओके. सो इन केस स्टडी वी यूजली फॉर्म द ट्री ऑल्सो, फैमिली ट्री. डन. प्लीज नोट डाउन दिस थिंग्स so that we move forward. Okay, I hope you all have noted it down. So let's move forward. आगे बढ़ते हैं. केस स्टडी प्रोसीजर इज डन. प्रोसीजर ही हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे थे. वी आर स्टडीइंग द प्रोसीजर. So where we have discussed what are the things which you have to take care of. One is personal information, then is the educational information, and third is. So we have understand the procedure. What are the procedure which we can do and which we can make. Okay, we can make this tree also. So after getting all the information, the finally you make a report. आप एक report बनाएंगे कि this was the reason and the conclusion. Okay, कि person is behaving like this one. ये reason हो सकता है person के इस तरीके से behave करने का. ठीक है. So I hope it is clear to you all. Case study done. Now the next method of inquiry, apart from the case study, and which is the last method, which is a psychological testing. By the use of psychological test, it is something found to be very valid and reliable method. Okay, and standardized and based on norms. So by the use of psychological test, you can make an inquiry. कुछ साइकोलॉजिकल टेस्ट का भी आप यूज़ करके पर्सन के बारे में आप इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर कर सकते हो. ठीक है. So what is that? Psychological testing. Psychological testing. the use of psychological test. There are some of the characteristics of a psychological test which you have to write down. That is reliability. A good psychological test should be reliable. Reliability, validity, norms. A good psychological test should be reliable, reliability, validity, norms, and it should be standardized and objective. A good psychological test is objective, standardized, reliable, valid and based on norms. These are some of the characteristics of a psychological test. एक अच्छा psychological test reliable होता है. What is the meaning of reliability? Reliability refers to the consistency of score based on individual on two different occasions. Means if I administer one of the tests on some individual and after some days I am again administering the same test on the same individual, so there should not be any kind of variation came. But if the variations are coming, it means the test is not at all reliable. अगर वेरिएशन आ रहा है तो इसका मतलब जो टेस्ट है वो रिलायबल नहीं है. So reliability refers to the consistency of score. ठीक है, reliability का मतलब होता है scores में consistency होनी चाहिए. It doesn't mean when I am administering this test today and after some time I am administering, so there will be variation. So test is not said to be reliable. Second is a test is said to be valid, means validity means what it purpose to measure it measure. If the test is not valid means for example I take a Sinha anxiety scale and it is used to measure the anxiety level of the subject, but it do not measure the anxiety level and it is measuring something else attribute या some other attribute, so it means the test is not valid at all. यानी वो जो टेस्ट है वो वैलिड नहीं है. हम उस टेस्ट को वैलिड कहेंगे, यानी इट मीन्स जिस भी पर्पस के लिए उसे बनाया गया है वो वही पर्पस फुलफिल कर रहा है. इट मीन्स द टेस्ट इज वैलिड. I hope it is very much clear to you all. What is reliability? What is validity? Now objective is the same. What is the objective of the test? For that only it is fulfilling. Standardized means it was published by some authentication and some valid truth. It will be based on some norms. So that is said to be a good psychological test. Reliable भी होता है, valid भी होता है, norms भी होता है, standard है. Now these psychological tests are also are of various kind, like individual test, group test, verbal test, non-verbal test, performance test, speed test and power test. So these psychological tests are also are of several kind. Individual test which you administered on individual only. Group test which you can administer on a group. Then individual or group test के बाद verbal test which is done in oral and written form both. Non-verbal test we make use of some pictures, symbols and signs. Performance test where we make the person to act, to do something, like Alexander Koblot design test. It is used to measure the intelligence of an individual, which is one of the psychological attribute, and it is a performance test. There were some blocks were there which person used to measure the intelligence. I hope it is clear. Alexander Koblot design test. Okay. And last one is speed and power test. There are some tests who use to check your speed, how much it's basically checking your time duration, and power test is checking your cognitive capacity, your mental power, okay, not the physical power. Understood? So I hope the part which I had discussed with you in this video, it is very clear to you all. Thank you so much children for carefully observing this video. Please come up with the doubts and questions. Thank you so much.